All right, happy Saturday, August 9th from Greenbelt Gardens. Today we did some fertilizer on all the beds. We used a new fertilizing tool to help us kind of move through beds quicker. Before, my wife was using a gallon pot method that she would bring 2 gallons and 3 gallons and mix them up and begin to hand water, hand fertilize every single bed that we have out here, which are 13 to 14 individual beds. So that took its time. I mean, she would probably spend an hour, hour and a half at least to come out here and water every single bed by hand, remix the mixture for the next bed, and so forth and so forth. So very, very time consuming. Had to plan to be able to come out there and get things done for that. So we figured we needed a better way, and we purchased a siphoning kit that works out really well. So we gave it our first try today. Ooh, looks like a spider's keeping those together. Tried out a different method today that allows us to spend about 3 minutes per bed, because our flow rate here is about 2.5 gallons out of the faucet, and then going through the concentration tank and then out to all of these guys here. We figured 3 minutes was good. That's about what, 7.5, 8, nearly 8 gallons worth of water per bed. These were all watered yesterday too. The irrigation ran both in the morning and the evening. So the beds themselves are saturated, ready to accept more water. Look at these sun golds looking pretty in the sun. So with that, the beds were more ready to be fertilized. That fertilizer could get deeper since the beds weren't going to be so hydrophobic. And it turned out really well. Spending 3 minutes per bed, and we got 13 beds. Took about 45 minutes or so to get through everything. There's Jasper. Jasper, say hi. Yeah, so not so time consuming today. Got through everything, and that's all we were going to really do. We just kind of did some pruning. Seeing many pollinators out here just hanging out. Big paper wasps, honeybees, butterflies. There's a butterfly right there. Let's see if I can get to the other side. There he goes. Bye, butterfly. Yeah. So yes, we've had plenty of pollen, even out here in the heat. We've had a really good opportunity for pollinators just to pop up and do their jobs. Now, it's almost 10 o'clock here in Texas in the morning. Sun's already starting to encroach over into the beds. So the heat's coming out. We won't see as many pollinators do their job now. But they're typically out here between 6 and 8 o'clock pretty heavily. And then they all start kind of dying off around 9. Not dying off, that's not the proper term. They all start heading off to somewhere else. It's less burned by the sun. We got a pretty good assortment of paper wasp out here right now, or mud daubers. I'm bothering them. So everything's doing their job. Hopefully this round of fertilizer will kick things into another gear for the majority of these pepper plants. I mean, this guy doesn't need any. Well, we are going to benefit from, he's going to benefit from having fertilizer. He's already used a lot of it in the peppers he's producing. But we've already got a big old case of cherry tomatoes. These are chocolate cherry tomatoes. Despite their name, they do not taste like chocolate. Our red Marconis. So they are huge, massive. I would say 5 foot tall because the beds are about 17. And that guy over here is taller than me at 6 foot. So he's greater than 6 foot. He's about maybe 6'4", 6'5" Nonetheless, they are all getting very big. Marconis, I recommend anybody red or yellow, especially if you're here in Texas, they do a fantastic job growing here. As far as in this raised bed, this environment, this heat, this everything. We did have a round of insects that populated in here, some squash bugs and some leaf-legged bugs. Hate those, buddy. Hate those types of bugs because they just lay their eggs prolifically. So we did a spraying of neem oil and something else my wife, neem oil and then peppermint oil. And she actually sprayed me right in the face because she was standing back behind here. I was making my way out through the zinnias here, and as she began to spray, she hit me right in the face with it. So had to go wash my face off, clean my eyes out. It wasn't that bad. Propagate is doing good now that he's in his home. We did some trimming up of him. There were some spots that really didn't need to keep growing. We did take off the baby. I ate him yesterday in breakfast. And then we had another one that was growing in here, and we removed him. First fruits for plants that are just starting to produce. You don't really like to keep those on. They tend not to do very well. They don't get very big. They just suck up some resources, and the plant may end up just not producing more. So if you trim them off, get rid of first fruits, look at that, then you give the plant a better opportunity at producing better fruit later on. So getting rid of first fruits. I'm going to continue to let the propagate do its thing. Oh, we just watched a flower drop. Boo! It's right. He's got plenty of buds on him anyway. These are all the yellow Marconis. So you see we got a bunch of them starting to come in. We pulled the big one that was here. He's probably 8 inches in length. Nice, bright, vibrant yellow. We're going to let him continue to age inside the house. That way he can produce us some seeds, and we can keep the seeds from that one. But yeah, for the most part, everything is copacetic here in the garden. Everybody got a fresh new batch of fertilizer to continue on into August. And we're just going to continue to watch things as it goes along. Like this little guy, he's probably eating that leaf. So we can get rid of him. But thank you for joining us on this wonderful August morning in Central Texas, including all the butterflies. We'll let y'all go here with this wonderful butterfly heading out. We'll see y'all next time from Greenbelt Gardens. Enjoy your weekend.